Across the vast and timeless continent of Africa, where civilizations were born and stories were carved into the earth long before recorded history, two nations rise as pillars of heritage and identity, Algeria and Ethiopia. One, a land of endless the Sahara, where caravans once carried gold, salt, and stories across continents. The other, a land of towering mountains and ancient kingdoms, where history is not only remembered, but still lived. These are not just countries. They are living museums of human resilience, faith, and culture. This is a journey through time, into the heart of Algeria and Ethiopia. Geography shapes destiny, and nowhere is this more evident than in Algeria and Ethiopia. In Algeria, over 80% of the land is covered by the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert on Earth. Here, survival required ingenuity. Nomadic tribes, such as the Tuareg, mastered life in one of the harshest climates known to humanity. Water is scarce, movement is constant, community is essential. Meanwhile, in Ethiopia, the land rises dramatically into high plateaus and deep valleys. Rivers like the Blue Nile carve through its terrain, sustaining agriculture and ancient settlements. This contrast, desert and highland, has shaped not only how people live, but how they think, celebrate, and survive. Geography, here, is culture. The story of Algeria begins with the Amazigh, often called Berbers, the original inhabitants of North Africa. Their identity is rooted in language, land, and resistance. As centuries passed, Algeria became a strategic jewel, attracting powerful empires. Under the Roman Empire, cities like Timgad were built with precision, theaters, roads, and temples that still stand today. But empires rise, and empires fall. Arab-Islamic expansion reshaped culture and religion. Later, the Ottoman Empire ruled the region, followed by one of the harshest colonial periods under France. The Algerian War of Independence was not just a war, it was a national awakening. Millions sacrificed for freedom, forging a powerful sense of unity that defines Algeria today. While Algeria experienced waves of conquest, Ethiopia tells a different story, one of continuity. The Kingdom of Axum was a global power, trading with Rome, Persia, and India. It minted its own coins and built monumental architecture. Ethiopia's adoption of Christianity in the 4th century made it one of the earliest Christian nations in the world. But perhaps the most defining moment came at the Battle of Adwa. Against all odds, Ethiopian forces defeated a European colonial army, becoming a symbol of African resistance and pride across the continent. Identity in both nations is beautifully complex. In Algeria, Arab and Amazigh cultures blend, always shaping a unique national identity. In Ethiopia, over 80 ethnic groups live within its borders, each contributing its own music, clothing, and worldview. Language here is heritage, pride, and belonging. Daily life in Algeria reflects both desert resilience and Mediterranean warmth. Clothing like the hike symbolizes modesty, while Rai music gives voice to youth. Food is central. Couscous is a ritual of unity. In Ethiopia, culture is lived. The Habesha chemist reflects pride. The coffee ceremony represents respect and community. Meals are shared from a single plate, a symbol of trust. Music is the soul of a people. In Algeria, desert rhythms echo. In Ethiopia, dance is storytelling, and festivals like Timkat bring faith and renewal to life. Faith is woven into everyday life. In Algeria, Islam shapes values. In Ethiopia, Christianity and Islam coexist. The rock-hewn churches of Lalibela are acts of devotion carved by faith. Both nations have faced trials, yet culture remains unbroken. Algeria's identity is forged in resistance, Ethiopia's in continuity. From the golden silence of the Sahara to the echoing mountains of Ethiopia, these lands remind us that culture is memory, identity, and life itself. Two nations, two journeys, one enduring African spirit. If this story inspired you, continue exploring the rich cultures of Africa. Because every nation has a story, and every story deserves to be told.